So hello, welcome back. And to those of you who are new, welcome. And today what I want to talk about, well, first of all, starting off with this is I'm sorry that I didn't post a video last Friday. I know it's the same excuse, but when things get a little crazy during the week, it's hard for me to film. It's just because I was finishing up some documents and paperwork, doing gathering a lot of things together. But I believe I'm finally done with it. I'm finally done with everything I need to do. There's just some little bits and parts, but I'm no longer working on a paper. I'm no longer paying for things. I'm no longer doing certain things. So now I have some more time. And today is more about something that kind of came to my realization about my fitness journey, my weight loss journey. The other day, I was sitting at the table with my family, or I think for sure with my mom, and I was thinking, man, I really want some ice cream right now. And I started thinking, like, I just wanted to buy one of those mini, like, pint-sized servings of ice cream, like from Haagen-Dazs or Talenti, or those Ben & Jerry ones, like this thing, like, they're like this big, and you can eat them. Like, you eat it with a spoon or whatever, to yourself, you want to put it in a bowl. And then I started thinking, like, wow, I would like to do that, but I used to do that in college. I used to buy a little pint size of ice cream and eat it. Like, I'd leave it in the fridge, but I would eat it while just sitting and studying or watching Netflix while I'm taking a break. And then it got me thinking, well, I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in a year. More than a year. I haven't done that in over a year. And I was like, could I do that now? So I think to myself, no, I could still do it. But here's what I started thinking. But that wouldn't be helpful to my body. I wouldn't be able to reach the goal that I want if I still do those things. As in going out to eat, getting fast food, eating late, ice cream really late. Going, my boyfriend and I in Riverside, we would, eat pretty late and eat a lot of stuff and bad stuff. And we went to the market. I'd buy like those bags of chips, like mini bags of chips. A lot of snacks that weren't the best. And I thought it was okay because I said, oh, once in a while. But then if I'm buying them almost every other week, it's not healthy anymore. So, as you probably saw from my thumbnail, what I learned a lot about my weight loss is just a lot of sacrifices had to be made. And when I say about that, what I mean about that is basically self-explanatory. Sacrifices are needed whenever you want to reach a goal. Sometimes you have to give up certain things in order to get something better. And when I thought about that ice cream, I was just like, wow, I don't think I can do that, nor do I want to do that, because I don't want to gain back the weight that I lost. I've officially lost 40 pounds. Finally got there. It took me forever after my plateau. And I'm really happy. I'm so much more motivated to keep going and to not stop and just be happy for myself. And no one, I mean, I'm telling you guys for those who watch, but it's not that people have to know how much I'm losing, but I want to say it here so those people who are trying to lose weight can feel that they can do it too. You really can, because I still have my thyroid issue that still holds me back from losing weight, so I can't lose as fast as I could, but I got there. I lost 40 pounds. I weighed myself last week and I haven't gone back to that plateau. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have my mom telling me anything or buying me things or supplements. Sorry, I don't have her purchasing things that she thinks I need to help lose weight. I'm paying for my own gym membership. I'm buying my own snacks to eat healthy and all that. And when I say I'm doing this by myself, is more the emotional part of it. I'm able to do it. The actions, I'm able to do it by myself. I'm taking it upon myself to change my life for the better, for the sake of my health and my well-being, mentally and physically. And my greatest supporters are my family, my mom, my boyfriend, because they're the ones that, when they see the change, they support me. They say, you look really good. But they don't tell me that, to lose more weight or or they don't say that I look better. They just say, wow, like, you lost a lot of weight, like, I'm proud of you, which is awesome. And guess what? Like, this is a little side note. I contacted my old therapist from Riverside, and I told him what I've been up to and how much weight I lost, and he even was like congratulating me. He was like, that is very amazing. I know how much that means to you with your weight goal, and I hope you continue and succeed and just persevere. And so I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And with my boyfriend too, like, he helps to motivate me and push me when I think I can't do it anymore. Like when I tell him, oh, I gained 2 pounds, I'm very disappointed in myself. Like, he helps me get back on track. He's just like, look, think about it like this. You probably did something that didn't work out. So that's how I started thinking too. Because when I gained 2 pounds about 2 weeks ago, I thought about what I ate on the weekend. Because guys, it's the weekend that kills me. When I don't take care of myself on the weekend, that's where I gain my weight back. And then when I weigh myself on Tuesday or Wednesday morning for my weekly weigh-in, it disappoints me and frustrates me because I'm just like, and that's where my sacrifice comes in, because I'm here thinking, oh, you know, yeah, I ate okay all week, and then that Friday night I had a Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar after dinner, because I was like, okay, 1 bar, I wasn't gonna hurt, sure, just one, that wasn't gonna hurt. But then the next day when I go out to eat with my mom and her friends, they get a crepe, and I'm only sharing with my mom. But then I think, oh, well, I went running this morning, so I think it's okay if I could eat half of this crepe. But that's my biggest mistake, my biggest weakness. And if I know this, I need to conquer it. I need to control it a lot better. If I know that sweets are my biggest weakness, that's what gains my most weight, I need to stop doing that. I need to be able to get it together. Sorry, I had a hair on my arm. I need to get it together and just think, no, what do you want more? Do you want to lose the weight and look good and feel good? Or do you want that crepe that one time? It's like, think about it. So with that whole ice cream thing, I thought to myself, I can't do those things anymore. And I don't want to, because it's going to take me away from something. I want to achieve something that's bigger. I gave up a lot of things. Like, I still have chocolate, but it's like a piece here and there. I don't eat a lot of sweets at parties. I don't have a lot of ice cream anymore. I gave up ice cream a lot. I love ice cream, guys. It's I think my all-time favorite dessert is ice cream. But I don't buy it anymore. I don't have it anymore. I don't eat a lot of chips. I still do, but not as how I did before. I don't do this, I don't do this, I don't do that. And it's going to be very repetitive, but there are certain things that I did have to take out of my lifestyle in order to get to where I want to be. There are things that I had to do where I had to eat things I didn't like because it's just better for me. But I had to go through it positively. Like, there are times where I don't like broccoli, but I know I gotta eat it because it's healthy. It's gonna help my digestive system and all that. But I try to make it a little bit more enjoyable to eat. Like, maybe I'll take a little sauce, some leaven, and just make it more fun. So I'm really glad that I'm at that point in my life where I know I'm able to do something, but I still choose not to, is how I know I'm in control of what happens to me and to my body, and no one's telling me anything. It's my decision. I started thinking about meat too, because I love meat. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's awesome. Sure, I'll eat it, but I'm starting to cut back on a lot of my meats, a lot of consuming meat, because my body just can't digest it anymore. It doesn't want it. It's just whatever. It tastes good for the moment, but if I ever want to reach to my goal by May, I gotta take it easy. I gotta think of myself first before my taste buds. I did tell my mom, if my uncle does a big barbecue, I'm gonna eat meat that day. What? Like, I'm not gonna skip out on that. But if I go to a restaurant, most likely I probably won't eat a burger or any chicken, maybe just a pasta or salad, or those seafood dishes, something that's just easier to eat and digest. And I know it's really hard to make sacrifices like that. And you know what was the most difficult part of me? Was accepting the fact that I couldn't do it. Thinking, like, here's an example. I had a hard time accepting that I'm not like everyone else. A lot of people I know can eat what I did want to eat, or how I ate back then, but won't gain the same way I would gain. And that's why I had trouble understanding. Like, I just kept telling myself, no, I'll be fine. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. But when it accumulates, that's when you know it's not working. Like, just because your friend can do it doesn't mean you're able to. And that's what I had a hard time accepting, was that I was different, that it was going to be harder for me, that I had to do more, I had to work harder for me to get to how one of my friends looks. And I'm not saying to look like my friend, but when people want to lose weight, they can get there faster sometimes, or they can get there slower than you. So that's the thing. If my friend and I go do the same thing, do the same workouts, eat the same way, she could probably get there faster than I could. Because that's just how my body is. It takes more time. But that just means I have to push it harder. I have to push my body to the limits. That's the thing. Sometimes, I wake up at 5 in the morning every day to commute. But that still doesn't stop me from my weekend mornings where I still wake up early, go to the gym, and then go on a walk with my mom after the gym. Because I'm just doing it for me. Because I know in the long run it's going to pay off. It's going to just increase my confidence, my self-esteem, to make me feel that no matter how hard it is, I'm going to accomplish what I want to do. And it's worth it. And sure, I could go later, I could sleep in. But honestly, for me, I don't work like that. I don't like doing things later in the night. I like waking up early and getting started with my day. I've always been that kind of person. And the only times I would go to the gym in the evening was after work, because it's like, well, I already wake up at 5. I'm not going to wake up at 3. So that's why the weekends, it's like once I wake up and do my thing, it's like I can take on the day. It motivates me. It pushes me to still see the good in me and the value in me. That if I can do this now, I can make sure I can do it in the future, regardless of other things. And a lot of the clothes I've been trying on, I got new pairs of jeans, like 2 new pairs, and I haven't worn Aeropostale jeans in almost 2 years because, oh no, probably more than 2 years, because I didn't fit in them as well anymore. With my friends, I do talk about it with my mom sometimes, but I think the most I talk about it is with my boyfriend, because he's the one that doesn't tell me things or hurtful things. He just, like, sometimes he'll be a little harsh, but more in like a, no, I don't want you to lose focus kind of way. So it's one of those things where I've given up a lot of stuff. But you know what's funny is I don't miss a lot of the things that I gave up. Like, yeah, I love ice cream, like, for sure. If we want to spend ice cream, I'll have a little bit. But I'm not like, God, I have to have ice cream now. Like, I have to do this. I gotta have it. I think about it and I'm like, ice cream, you and I had some good times. But I'm sorry to say that we got to take some time off because I got something to do. And that's literally how I think about it. And it may sound silly, may sound stupid, but that's how I think about it, because in the end, it's what you want to do, and you have the power to do something. You just need to find your way of doing it. Like I said, with my medication for my thyroid, it does hold me back a little bit, but I've overcome it. Honestly, I don't even think about the pill anymore. I don't even think the pill is doing anything. It's just moderating my hormonal levels in my thyroid. But I don't look at it, and I take it every morning, but I never think, oh, I can't believe I have to take this. It holds me back, or this is the reason why I'm not losing weight. Now I just take it because I'm like, alright, I gotta take it an hour before I eat, which is perfect. On weekends, I go and work out. It's just perfect because I wake up an hour and a half before leaving to work, so I eat after. It's just like, you find ways of doing it. And I'm just really happy. Like, I know I can get to my weight goal. Like, by May, I know I can do it if I just really try. So I'm just telling you all that sacrifices are really hard to do, but once you do it and you keep consistency, it's going to be really great. The feeling that you feel when you accomplish something, you get somewhere where you want to be. It's like even in college, when you give up sleep nights of sleeping, social gatherings with friends because you need to do well in your classes. Everything takes sacrifices when it's worth it. It's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. There's always going to be a point where everyone has their own different levels of skills, where someone can get to some point faster than you, but they're eventually going to reach to a point that's going to challenge them. Everyone has different challenges. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so this is only for you. Like, I stopped even caring about how my friends ate or how their metabolism worked or my family's, I honestly stopped because I'm like, what is that going to do for me? How is that going to help me and my body and my changes? It's not, because it's like what's going to help me is me, what I want to do. And I know I'm probably rambling a lot, but I just think that you guys can do it when you really put your mind to it. And it's a cliche saying, but it is, because every day when I weigh myself or eat healthy, I always tell myself it's for you, it's for you. Because it is, you know. And honestly, my mom has been a superstar with me lately. Like every time we cook or she cooks, sometimes like if my aunt makes some meat but I don't want to take the meat, just the rice, my mom will cook me vegetables. I know I'm probably so spoiled like that, but I'll be always grateful for her to do that. I'm blessed to have her do that for me. Like, I'll come home from work, and if she sees that there's no vegetables for me to take, she's like, do you want me to cook you some zucchini for you to take? Some broccoli? Some brown rice? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, I don't deserve you. But I have to keep up that habit. Like, once I live on my own, I have to do what she did for me. And I know she's gonna be happy when I do that, because it's for you, it's for me. It's about time for people to do things for themselves, and not because what other people are doing through social media. Like, if I see someone that looks very attractive, nice body and everything, it's like, okay, that's cool, because I'm like, well, I like my body, I like how I look, I like my face, I like my legs, I like my butt. There's no shame in that. It just takes a while, and it took me over a year to get to where I am, but I didn't mind waiting that long. I didn't mind working for it, and I'm still working at it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end my video here because I'm just gonna keep going on and on about the same stuff. But to recap about what I want to get out with this video is, nothing that's worth it is gonna come easy, and sacrifices are important, that you have to make them, but in the long run it's going to benefit you the most. So be positive, enjoy your weekend, happy Friday, and just think about yourself. Like, do something that you want to do and go for it. No one's going to stop you from doing it, and the only one that would be holding you back is you, because that's how I was for so many years. I thought I couldn't do it, but that was just my mind telling me that. Once it started telling me I'm going to get there, I'm starting to get there. I'm closer. I'm actually 23 pounds away from my goal in May, and I have until May to do that. So I'm so ready. If I could lose 30 pounds in about a good amount of time, I'm pretty sure I could lose another 23, especially if I keep going to the gym and working out and eating healthy and drinking a lot of water. I definitely see it, and I'm really happy for it. So you guys can do that too. For any of you guys trying to lose weight out there, just don't give up. Just focus on what you want to do, how you're going to do it. And if you do want some more detailed tips, I can tell you. Because if I tell you all the tips that I'm doing, sorry, it might just be too much, like too many details in the video. But if you ask me personally, I can give you some tips on what I did, what worked for me. Okay, that's it. Time to wrap up the video. I'm very sorry if it's so long, but I think it's good for people to know, like, what their worth is and how they're gonna get there, and how valuable are sacrifices. They're hard, but they'll get you there. Okay, so again, have a safe weekend. Enjoy, spend time with your family, with your loved ones, friends, boyfriends, significant others, doesn't matter, as long as you are living it to the fullest and just enjoying the time that we have. Alright, bye.